Time to handle the wiring on my 2500 HD. Every time I get a new vehicle, I make a little laundry list of the stuff I need for it. New handle for the tailgate. This is all the wiring for the winch. I have the master switch, the cable. Also, on this generation of pickup truck, these are the fittings that go on the firewall from the heater hoses. The stock ones are plastic and they like to break at the most inopportune times. I'll tell you now, this handle for the tailgate is 30 bucks at the local O'Reilly's. It was $8 on Amazon, so that's where I went. I use this same setup on my other truck and it's worked great. That's why I'm going with the same stuff again. This is bought separately. This is bought this is bought separately. This is bought separately, and the cable is. I'll start with the easiest part first. 3 13mm bolts back here. Like I said, this thing was like 8 bucks online and $30 locally. I like how this addresses more than one problem at once. It has these new clips too. Those are always broken. Well, the new one's in place. Works beautifully. Don't worry about that outer piece not being here. That gets here in like 2 days. Second project requires us to get under the hood. See how the aluminum fitting is on the right side? I got another one to put on the left side too. Just make it so that other side's not a problem in the future. As suspected, I grabbed it, twisted it just a little bit, and it broke it off right down there. That would have happened out on the road somewhere, when you had a trailer full of all your stuff that was expensive and 50 miles from a hotel. That would have sucked. There is the part number. The first thing you'll notice about this is that inside there's an actual metal clip. This can be removed with your fuel fitting removal tool. The plastic cannot. You've got to beat the crap out of the old ones. You basically just loosen that clip, pull it down on the hose a little bit. You're going to get little remnants. I mean, look what, those are pieces of the old fitting. That would have so screwed somebody out on the road. Wait, it would have screwed me. Anyway, there's the new fitting, and all you do is slide it back onto that old fitting that's on the heater core. You're going to lose a little bit of coolant on this. It's actually not much at all. Make sure the truck's totally cold when you do it. But I don't know, it's going to be a few ounces. Surely not a heck of a lot. If anybody asks what those billet aluminum pieces back there are, say it's part of the turbo system. Tell them not to tell their friends. Got to keep it hush hush. It is totally wild how many things on this truck still work. That's to release your spare tire. Well, this releases the lock and then you use a manual tool that goes in and lowers it, but that's how it's done right there. For all of you who were thinking, man, the underside of that thing is going to be just totally rusted away. Well, I don't think so. I really don't think so. It's like that all up under here. A little bit of surface rust on the brackets for the bumper, but there's nothing else that I've seen yet. I think what we're gonna do, gonna start back in this area, maybe right here, run the wire over there, have it stick out about 2 feet, just tie it around this, and then start running it up to the front using lots of wire ties. Keeping it away from sharp stuff, stuff that moves, stuff that I might have to have access to. And on this truck, the battery is on the driver's side, so I have to remember to run, it'd be so much easier to run it up here. Under the hood, what I do up there is make it so the on-off switch is as close to the battery as possible, because I don't want to have a big long area of exposed wiring that could potentially have a problem and burn the truck to the ground. Anyway, there's what we have up under here. Got the heavy-duty rear end, and the 8.1 engine is what's in it, obviously. Look at those tires. That's Florida for you. It looks like I have fantastic tires, but these are thoroughly smoked. I'm still trying to figure out, they came with a 245 75 16, and I'm wanting to do a 285 75 16, which is what this is. I just think they look so killer on the truck. Well, that's in. Wired up, powered up all the way to the back. It's grounded the way it should be. Now to go inside and change the cabin air filters. First time I've done that in my lifetime, but these are pretty funky in here. Is it possible that they changed out one of these? It's kind of a weird setup. It's two of them that go side to side to make one big one. These are pretty easy to install. The arrow aims toward the center of the dash. Okay, I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but before, the air was not passing through these vents very well. And now it's absolutely killer. That fixed it. Boy, that's good news. It's getting recharged on Monday, which is tomorrow. Wow, that totally fixed it. Another reason why I like this truck, it doesn't have the dual zone. When you have the dual zone, you have blend doors, and those go bad all the time. This is just the single. Hey, that's nice. Nice. So, quick rundown. We have the plug for the wiring. It runs all the way up the side of the truck, all the way under. Has the new power switch there, hooked up to the battery. It's got a new air filter over there, and the new cabin filters have made the AC fan blow efficiently. I thought it was smoked. Nice. Not bad for a day, huh?